Can't get enough of you, and we're sending you away. Be good to one another. Hydrate.
Be good. Hydrate.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wow, we are actually going.
Let's go, huh?
Wow. Just letting everybody go at once.
To the balloon, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody suffers from global Their balloons. They're in sight. Now, Wiles, you can
I'll keep your pace, so you do you, and I'll just stay with you.
We'll just do this for a while.
Yep, whatever you, I'm on you, so. Good morning, everybody. It's Brisky out in Chile. Welcome to the half. This morning, I started back in F with my friend Tim, and it seems like they just kind of were like, everybody go. We don't care anymore. Usually there's a couple of waves, and I feel like we would have gotten stopped, but we didn't. So a little bit of a herd here to start. Whew. Party on. Oh, yeah, here they go. Wait. Oh, maybe, did we get...
Yeah, they stopped it back there.
Sneak into E?
Maybe.
I don't know. Living in a lonely world.
Very nice. Gentlemen, you never represent. So guys, I want you to represent.
It's cold. Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure, like, it's got to be right around about a high of, like, maybe 48, 49, just under 50. But it is, in all reality, it is a pretty good morning to have a longer run because of how chilly it is. And we will warm up as we make our way to Magic Kingdom this morning. But, yeah, so I'm trying to take it a little easy today. We'll see if Tim lets me take it that easy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. For Marathon tomorrow. So.
By the way, Jonathan Kane, the keyboard player for Journey, who wrote this song.
Caitlin, good luck. Thank you.
Every single time it's played, he just leaves down the road a piece. Now we know.
Here we go, less than 30 seconds, guys. Yes, that's how we do it. Oh, yeah.
Watch out for the balloon ladies. They will be way, way behind us today. I would guarantee that we will definitely not see them today, unlike yesterday. Whew. Probably should have. Maybe I should have ditched my sweatshirt and stuff earlier so I could acclimate a little better. Yeah, so welcome everybody to the 2023 Walt Disney World Run Disney Marathon Weekend, Half Marathon, whatever kind of title you want to give it, but we are running the half today. So it means we're going 13.1 miles, going from Epcot up to Magic Kingdom. And through Magic Kingdom, we're going to come back out, go back down World Drive and back into Epcot. So bear with me this morning on internet connection. Might go in, might go out. There's so many people for the half and the full that sometimes the bandwidth gets bogged down a little bit. So we'll see, but you know, we're out here on the main road. As you can see, we've got the signs right there. So we're not going to go to Epcot. We're going to Magic And we've got our first meet and greet, which is I don't know who that is. Tim. I've seen her before, but I just don't remember her name. As I think that's kind of like my thing, is that I never can remember who a lot of the characters are, or say it's somebody's sidekick. Esmeralda, thank you, Matt. That's perfect.
No, I have a camel bag, yeah.
Yep, Esmeralda. That's definitely who it was.
Because I call him, mine looks like that girl. Yeah. I really should have, and then I was just like, every time I drink so much, I think so much, and I already have to pay. I like the F-Pop ball, it's all different colors.
Dan's backpack. I just call it Nathan. I'm like, oh, did you get Nathan?
That's what I say all the time. I'm like, I'm running with Nathan.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're running with me.
Really? There's a Hannah. Oh, very personalized.
Mari, good morning, good luck, thank you. Cannot believe you're running to Magic Kingdom when you can easily ride the monorail. I know, right? How silly. It'd be such an easier, just hop on the monorail and we'll be there in no time. So I saw some kind of comments yesterday, and I'll probably continue to mention it throughout the half, and certainly more tomorrow as well. But there were some comments yesterday. People, they don't understand. They've done so many half marathons and 10Ks and 5Ks, and they don't understand what this thing is where people put their arm up and move off to the side. It's just a run, walk, run method. I think it is far more popularized among Run Disney events, less so in other events, but you know, it's really just they put their arm up to indicate that they are slowing down to walk, and in theory should slide to the right. We've got a ton of space out here on the road, so, and we're at the very back, so if you're a hardcore runner, for some reason you're starting all the way back in F, you're gonna have a rough day. You will not probably be doing a PR. Thank you for streaming it. Absolutely. Fisher did the W Challenge last year, so you're going into Animal Kingdom, and I was coming out of it. Fortunately, I could get in for this year's, so miss it. Have fun. And Amy, what is the best costume you have seen someone wearing this morning waiting in the corrals? These guys are pretty good. Wreck-It Ralph and Penelope Von Schweetz over here. It's a pretty good one. I like that. Usually for the half and the full, there's not as many intricate, so to speak, costumes. Just because it's a little bit of a longer run. More people are kind of doing like a bound, you know, colors, or just using things within athletic gear that kind of sets up the costume or the look. So oh wow, Caden saying hi from water station number 6. Awesome. Have you seen jogging Jack Sparrow? I think I only saw him maybe yesterday when we were waiting in the corral, and I believe he was coming up the back of A maybe as they went by us. So I have not seen him today, and I'm not sure that we'll see him tomorrow either. But
Yeah. Which was fine. That's how I knew I was starting to do. Last night.
Josh, what Disney rides have you ridden the most? Or have you riding on the most? The ones that I've ridden the most, I think, would probably be Expedition Everest. And speaking of tomorrow, hopefully, it will be available to jump on whenever I go through Animal Kingdom. I don't know if it actually will be, but it would be cool if it was. Last year wasn't open because it was under construction. Obviously it's open again, so hopefully it will be available. New Adventures next year will be there. Awesome. We'll probably be around. I don't know if I'll be running next year or not. Actually, I'm almost certain I won't be because Taylor and I have a pretty cool trip planned that is going to kind of keep us away over Christmas and New Year's. And I think we're coming up to our next character spot over here on the left. And we have runners coming back already. So just past the character spot here is the rest of the course. That's the end of the course, coming back into, oh, it's Sally. Oh, that's awesome. She's one that you can only meet during, oh, you're going the wrong way. She's one that you can only meet during the Mickey's Not So Scary, so that's pretty cool.
So this one, that was the first day. But it's so funny because we were both like, so awesome. Like
Victoria, get her down high-low from California. Hopefully it is a wee bit warmer there. Of course, it's also like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. So we are coming up to our first water station, guys, and I cannot stress this enough, especially for the half marathon. If you don't feel thirsty, you should still at least get a cup of water here, especially if you've got the marathon tomorrow. It is well worth trying to stay as hydrated as possible. Thank you. Oh, you're good. You're ready to run? I'll run right with you. Maz Venger is watching while I work. Have a good run, thank you. Val, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it is. It's a wee bit chilly, guys. Are they not doing any Powerade this year? That is all water.
I always thought it was crap that they couldn't save it. It had to be all in.
Oh no, there's Powerade. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. That's weird. It's first. Usually it's second after the water. Oh wow! Shout out to someone's nephew Roy, who took 22nd in the half marathon last year. That's pretty cool. Kate, good morning from the airport. Hope you guys have a safe flight today. And hopefully you guys will be up tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. Ooh.
here.
Wow, a runner on Main Street just proposed to his girlfriend who was spectating.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Where'd it go?
Good thing there's not a crowd of walkers coming.
I love
Hi.
your videos.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you too. Who am I with today? I am with my friend Tim, and I'm kind of, I'm pretty, not kind of, I'm definitely letting him kind of take lead, and I'm just following along. So, if I, you know, this morning, I could have ran with Crystal. She's in Corral C. That's my actual corral, but she's going to be stopping to meet a lot of characters, and inevitably, what would end up happening is if I end up running by myself, I will run really, really hard today, knowing full well that I have to run the marathon tomorrow. But I don't know, it's just like this thing. I can't control it, so I have to have a chaperone basically. Tim's my chaperone. He's making sure I don't go too fast. Not that I could run that fast anyways, because I definitely have not really trained at all. But so yeah, we are. I think Tim was saying maybe about a 14, hoping
14
for.
and a half, what we're
Yeah.
going for.
So and we just passed mile marker number 1 back there, which means we've got 12.1 to go.
I promise.
And there's more runners over there. I don't know if you guys can see them. It's pretty dark. Coming back. Those are the elite runners.
Get to the top of this hill and then we'll move over to the left.
Okay. Yes, Val, whatever it takes for proper pacing. And again, guys, it is a little crowded, right? It's a little bit busy, as you guys can see right now, and that's really because we were at the back. Well, we were at the front of Corral F, you know, but we're at kind of the back of the pack overall for the race. So you're going to encounter a lot of people who are walking or doing a slower jog, and I really just can't stress enough, like, you have to have patience, especially with Run Disney events, if you're more of a serious runner, okay? Disney, I have said this time and time again, is for fun. Bump, bump, bump. And
so since we are in the 90s, have you guys heard of a group called Hanson?
wow. You know, I think a lot of people take it a little too seriously.
Words of this next song are really easy.
Especially when you're not in the first 2 corrals. So, you know, have some patience. Understand that there are going to be some slow points. There are going to be a lot of bottlenecks that are going to prevent you from probably running as fast as you'd like. And it's just the reality of it. So. Playing all the big 90s hits. So here's a prime example. We're going to come up to another bottleneck up here, which is taking the exit ramp. from the overpass here towards Magic Kingdom and getting on the World Drive. It's going to get a little tight, and I can't stress enough, especially right here, if you're watching this for training purposes, try to stay on the road because there are some gnarly drops on the shoulder, and if you try to run on either side, you might really roll an ankle. So oh, my foot, it's itchy. Right on the ball of my feet. Got the marching tiger band out here. Love the live music, hoping to enjoy it for the 2020 springtime surprise, or the 2024, sorry, not 2020, we're obviously way past that. It's pretty nice that they get so many different volunteers to come out and do a lot of live entertainment, or even just, again, helping to hand out water or snacks, different things of that nature. You're good. Andrew, you're getting me so excited for the springtime surprise race. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it is a helpful aid in training. I know it's not any fun at all to run stationary on a treadmill or anything like that, but you know, I know some people who have stopped and said how much they appreciate the live streams and that they usually will watch them maybe on the bike or on the elliptical at the gym on those off days of running on the street or on the trail. So is the train going to be running at Magic Kingdom?
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday? Yeah, so I don't know that it'll be like running when we go through there, but I mean, it's open, so. So I just want to show you guys, this is kind of what I'm talking about. There's some serious drops right here on the shoulder, so just try to be careful. Oh, there's a big one. That'll roll your ankle real quick. So just be careful, kind of like these guys are running on the edge. Oh, I did it again. Go back. Look at the sky, everybody. There we go. Sorry. Good morning from Pennsylvania. Good morning from chilly Florida. So we are about to get on the World Drive in the race track path here. Obviously, is going to expand and open up. So so if you're kind of like, oh my gosh, look how crowded it is. It's going to open up here, and then you'll have a little bit of space to kind of just maneuver around people and catch back up to whatever your pacing was if you fell behind. All right, everybody. So again, good morning if you're just joining us from the half marathon here in Walt Disney World, part of marathon weekend. I do want to encourage you to please drop a donation to Dragon Master Foundation. This is the charity that I have run for the last few years, and I would appreciate it. They would appreciate it even more. And the whole thing that they do is just really trying to bring awareness to kids suffering from DIPG, which is the aggressive and rare form of brain cancer. So they've done a lot of really great work over the last few years, and this weekend trying to raise about $5,000. So if you could drop a donation, nothing is too little. Maybe skip that cup of coffee today and make a donation instead. I should have skipped my coffee this morning. I've had to pee 2 times. I'm afraid I'm going to have to do it again before we make it even to Magic Kingdom, but we'll see. Oh, boy. Who gets to pick up all the discarded clothing? So they actually have, it'll either be volunteers or Disney cast members will actually be coming behind the balloon ladies for the most part, and they will be picking up the discarded clothing along the way. And most of the clothing that's discarded really kind of stops once we get to Magic Kingdom. Most people have gotten rid of whatever they're going to get rid of, but they do have people who come through, and those clothes I believe actually get sent back to wherever. It might be on Disney property. They wash it and then they actually donate it for people in need. So kind of cool. And we've got a medical station over here on the left. So if you need Advil or BioFreeze, anything like that, they will have that there at the tent for you. But I'm pretty sure if you do get Advil or something like that, Tylenol, whatever they have, they will mark you. And that is to make sure that you're not getting too much. So they do have to be careful of that. And we are coming up to mile marker number 2, I think. So I don't know how Tim's feeling, but I feel like the race so far is going pretty quick. Might be on the bit of the chilly side, but great day for a run it is. 100% great temperature for that. I think the only thing is this: people need to make sure that they are drinking water because it's so chilly. You kind of might forget that you need to drink water. So just keep drinking at every station, especially like I said earlier, if you got the marathon tomorrow. Really, really important to continue to drink. So we've got a long line here for Lumiere, who was out and about, I believe, yesterday at the 10K in the France Pavilion. And right by Lumiere, we've got mile marker number 2.
Through the darkness and the shadows, it's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer that we're there at the drawbridge of a castle, and there's something truly terrible inside.
Yeah, I love
It's a bang with the sharp ones, massive paws, killer claws for the bee. Hear him roar, see him foam, but we're not coming home till he's dead. Good and dead! Kill me!
No, I won't let him do this.
You're not with us, you're against us. Bring the old man! Get your hands off me! We can't have them running off to warn the creature!
Let us go.
We'll reach the village of this place! We'll do it now!
Cat, good morning and good luck, thank you. Purple Queen, good morning from NYC.
You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining, while the flatware's entertaining. We tell jokes, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks.
Then shout out to the volunteers on race days. They do an awesome job. 100% agree. A lot of them are just some of them are doing water and some of them are doing snacks. Some of them are literally just standing on the side of the road with like little bells, cheering people on, which is just really cool. So we've got is that Beast up there on the left?
Those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those
I think it is.
days are gone.
Not as long of a line as I would have expected, but nonetheless. There he is. Yep. I have seen a lot of power line costumes. And I don't think he's going to be out today. I think Powerline will be out tomorrow, I believe, for the full marathon. Teresa, good morning, Josh. Cogsworth. I don't know. I don't think I've really ever seen him out and about.
Yep, here we go.
We are coming up to the gates of Magic Kingdom. If you've ever driven your car here, this is where you would drive your car through. And it is pretty cool that I always kind of just really like this because not a lot of people ever get to just walk through these gates. The top male finished in 1 hour and 11 minutes. That is quick. I get goosebumps whenever I hear the caution runner speed bumps ahead as approaching the Magic Kingdom ticket booths or toll booths up here for parking. It's I mean, again, it's kind of like this iconic thing that has to do with the half marathons and getting to come into here. So it's really cool. And you know, again, I always say this, or at least I try to. A lot of people, of course, as Taylor just pointed out, that the top male finished in 1 hour and like 11 minutes. You know, aside from the elite runners, you know, take your time and enjoy some of the opportunities that you get that nobody else does when running these races. And I use running loosely, obviously, but you know, it's kind of cool. Val, do you remember what Alan's joke was last year about the speed bump? Something about getting over them. Could never get over it. I'm trying to remember. Except I'm not hearing any of that. There is no caution. Runners, speed bump ahead. Oh, there it is.
Like those Ted Lasso flips. So it's such a feel good type thing. There's no way to watch it later.
Speed bumps ahead.
So cool.
Caution. Speed bumps ahead. Caution. Speed bumps ahead. Caution. Speed bumps ahead. Caution. Speed bumps ahead.
Yeah, thank you. All right, guys. We made it in to what I would call kind of like the next stretch of the half marathon. I still always find this to be the strangest place to have a water station, just because it is just so wide. But we're gonna get a drink. Water, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for the help, guys. Thank you. Thanks for the help, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
What on earth? So something I think a little bit different this year, guys. I mean, I don't remember this from last year, but It looks like they're only serving Powerade on like one side of the road. That was all water. I would have liked to have had water and a little Powerade, but I'm gonna have to make sure I get it on the next one. So be sure to donate, yes. And thank you to everybody who has donated so far. I don't see the donations coming across the screen. I have my notifications silenced so that I can see the screen when you guys are leaving comments. So I really appreciate everybody who's done so far. We're trying to raise $5,000 this weekend for Dragonster Foundation. So if you could drop a donation, nothing is too small. A cup of coffee even. So they do some really great work, really trying to enhance the lives of so many children. And the founder of Dragon Master Foundation, her son actually suffered from DIPG, which is why she started the foundation. In a lot of ways, out of I don't want to say out of frustration, but when it happened, there just wasn't a lot of communication between doctors and studies that they could find to try and find answers. And so the first thing that she did was with Dragon Master Foundation was to set up this kind of library, so to speak, online digitally, where all of these studies about DIPG and brain cancer could all be centrally located because it didn't really exist. And then doctors could go into that and they could pull from that and they could look at that and they could study the studies that have already been done in ways to enhance and make changes. And so with that, it has actually started to lead up to some drugs that really have been extending the lives of a lot of kids, so that they can have another Christmas, birthday, 2 Christmases, 3 Christmases with their families. And so they're getting closer every year. And it's really great work that they're doing. So please, if you could, leave a donation. Again, we're trying to hit that $5,000 mark this weekend. So we've got a long way to go, but I think we can do it, right?
I only watched it for the first time on YouTube. I think that's why I don't have
Car, follow detour. Oh, I see. It says car care, but the E's out. Oh, I see. But it looks like it says car, follow detour. So we're coming into Magic Kingdom parking lot now. We've got, I bet you this must be Jack. Oh. Sorry. I said there's like no line coming back this way. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no line. No, there is a line. It's right there. It's going the other way. I'm like, what on earth? That was they got me there. I've never seen it go back the other direction like that.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
That was unfortunate. I was gonna jump right in on that. So we are approaching basically the TTC area parking, or Magic Kingdom parking. And there's not a lot here as far as to distract you during your run. So, this is a good area where you really got to mentally prep yourself. If you feel like maybe you're struggling already, take a couple deep breaths, maybe walk a little bit. But, the real big payoff here is when you get to Magic Kingdom and get to go up Main Street. So, and speaking of, I believe that is mile marker number 3 up here. Leslie, good luck. Josh from Scotland, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in from Scotland. Hope to be there someday, soon in the future. I was planning to do a trip back over to the UK this spring, but those plans got derailed. And we're doing something else instead, which will still be fun, and I think you guys will enjoy, but we'll have to postpone our UK Scotland trip a little longer. So Is that ride that was closed during Marathon going to be closed again? So I am assuming you're probably talking about Expedition Everest and Animal Kingdom, which historically, I suppose you could say, it has been open for marathon runners. And the one year, I took the entire stream onto Expedition Everest. It was so cool that we got to ride it. There was no wait. Ran in, got on. It does take a little bit of time off, but you know, I think it was much better than waiting in a line. So there's our mile marker number 3. It is open. It's not under construction like it was last year. So in theory, tomorrow it should be open when we get to Animal Kingdom, but we'll just have to wait and see for sure. Theoretically going to open up at 7:30, so we'll see if that actually happens. Good luck from Germany. Car care, yes. Yep, I'm gonna just call it car from now on though. Sundial Express, good morning. I missed doing Marathon Weekend. Why did Josh cross the road to get to the Powerade? Yeah. Seriously, I'm going to have to. Like, it's really strange. The last couple of water spots, I did not see any Powerade. Except for that last one, but it was only on the left side, so I don't know. It's a little strange.
I'm starting to sweat.
Can we turn the corner to go left here?
And we are coming up to the 5K marker. So if you've got somebody who is tracking you, they will get a notification to where you are at along the race. So if Taylor was tracking us right now, or if you were having to track my bib number at home, you would see that I just crossed the 5K. And they will give you kind of an estimated time of arrival based on your current pace, which is very deceiving. But we've got Max over here. Somebody asked if I'm holding the camera in my hand. I'm streaming off of my iPhone on the gimbal. So yeah, I hold the gimbal the whole time. Switch arms, you know. I tend to favor my left hand for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I do. And tomorrow for the full marathon, this smaller, much lighter gimbal will not make it the whole way through the marathon. So I'll have to carry a second one. And the other one is very heavy compared to this one. It's like all metal. And if you end up watching the stream tomorrow, inevitably you'll hear me probably complain a little bit about it, because it's just such a drastic difference holding something that only weighs, you know, I don't know, maybe like not even a pound, to then carrying something that is maybe a pound and a half plus my phone. It doesn't sound like it's a big difference in weight, but it is when you're carrying things for 26 miles. Longer than that usually, because of how the course works and how you run. All right, a lot of people, it's actually funny, Crystal brought it up yesterday at dinner. There were some people who were complaining that the course seemed to be longer than 10K, but you know, when they make the course, they take all the turns tight, right? They do the shortest thing possible, and just as a runner, that just doesn't happen. You're weaving in and out, You're not running a straight line. Sometimes you can't take those corners very tight. You're running a little bit wider, and all that does begin to add up. So, not to mention, as Tim pointed out this morning, I think we did about 2.5 miles, basically from the bus stops to the starting line before the race even started. So, you do have a little bit of extra distance in there. So welcome everybody. If you're just joining us, we are currently in the TTC parking lot, or better known as the Magic Kingdom parking area. We're just now going underneath the monorail beam for Epcot. That would be coming from Epcot to TTC and vice versa. So getting closer and closer to the kind of that picturesque shot of Cinderella Castle, which, you know, I don't think they've really made any comments on it. Certainly probably won't for a while, but I would really, really love to see the Castle Dream Lights come back. I think that's one of my favorite views, going up Main Street, seeing the castle like that. Oh. Tight spot right there. So we won't see that, but let's see. Will we make it before the sun comes up? We might. And it is still kind of cool to see all the lights on Main Street and the castle. There have been a few years in the past where we've gone through and it's been a little foggy and hazy and kind of just a different look. So somebody's asking about costumes. There are not a lot of costumes, but you can see there are a lot of people who are kind of just like bounding as something. Because, you know, longer distances, you want to, you know, watch what you're wearing. So, I don't think that they're really letting anybody into TTC right now except for spectators. And we will see Taylor once we get to Magic Kingdom. She will be in her traditional location, which is right at the start of Main Street. Holding the gimbal just like an Olympic torch runner. Let's not go that far. I don't think I deserve that much credit. All right. But a little bit like that, carrying the gimbal for so long. Adobe Notes, nice memories. Thank you. I ran the half in 2020. That's awesome. Congrats. Teresa, Josh, do you know what Disney does with the clothes and blankets that get left on the side? Do they donate to a shelter? Yeah, Keo family answered that. I mentioned that earlier. Somebody had asked that. Yeah, they will come through. So they'll have some cast members or volunteers who are going to come through. They'll pick all this stuff up. And if it is recyclable, right, if they can, if it's still in good condition, whatnot, I believe they'd still wash it. And then they will donate it. So, you know, if it's got holes and stuff in it, they'll probably throw that away. But if the clothing material is in good condition, then yes, they will donate it. I don't know exactly where that gets donated at, but power those slopes, everybody. So here's a great example, right? Tim and I, on this like little S bend here, if we could have taken a straight line through the S, in a sense, let's be figuratively speaking here for the most part. If we could have walked that straight line, you know, we'd be cutting down some feet, but that's just not possible. So, you know, some of these people are on the wider part of the turn. You're going to go a little bit further. It's just how it goes. So. Here we are. We're coming into the TTC area now. I think a lot of people get really excited And it's good to get excited right here. Unfortunately, we're about to go right back out on the road. So prepare yourself. We still have a little bit of ways before we get to Magic Kingdom. And I always find this to be a little bit interesting, how they really put some safety stuff up to make sure that people don't just run right into those. Same with the poles up here. They put some padding up. They're saran wrapped. You'll see them, you know, and that's really for safety. They are trying to think about the runners and stuff. So.
I watch you live all the time.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
When you did Marathon 2019, I was at work, and I watched you do it while I was at work.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Is this your first half?
No, this is our first half for this when we took the new princess.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, very cool. Yeah.
I saw you, I was hitting her, like, I watch him.
Yeah.
She was fangirling a little.
Oh, hey. Well, thank you so much. Have fun today.
If you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand.
Oh, love me some Third Eye Blind.
Before you get too insane, icing over a secret pain. You know you don't belong.
You wait too long. I want you. Oh, all right. Are they still going through the Poly tomorrow? We don't go through the Poly. We will run by the Polynesian tomorrow, if that's what you're asking. Same with today. Pretty much following, for the most part, the same course to start today, tomorrow. So we'll leave Epcot. We'll actually go through Epcot once, leave it and go up World Drive, go through Magic Kingdom. And instead of coming back down World Drive, we'll take some back roads to Animal Kingdom. We'll go by one of the most popular things that people really want to see in Backstage Disney, which is the water treatment plant. Just kidding, that's not true, but that's what, you know, we kind of run those backstage kind of areas. It's not really backstage, but back in Animal Kingdom. And then we'll exit Animal Kingdom and make our way towards Blizzard Beach. And I said this if anybody was watching the live stream on Wednesday from the expo, I had said that's a little deceiving if you look at the map and you think, oh, we're going to go through Blizzard Beach. That's really cool. That's not what's going to happen. We will probably just end up through the parking lot of Blizzard Beach, not actually going through the park itself. At least that's what happened last year. But nonetheless, we'll go down there and then we'll head back out towards Hollywood Studios. And once you hit Hollywood Studios, it's kind of in my opinion, a little bit downhill tomorrow. So, all right, so we've got a water station coming up here, and it looks like there's Powerade on this side. So perfect.
What podcast are you with?
It's my wife and I, and we do the WDW couple.
Oh, okay. I've seen you on YouTube.
Yeah, yep.
I just have a small channel. Jen's running your odyssey.
Oh, okay, awesome.
I'm pretty sure I follow you. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Good luck today. Have fun.
I know.
Oh, here we go. Here's our water. Thank you. I would say it's included. All right, 200 people around and watching. Thank you guys so much for being here and tuning in. Whether you are at work, maybe at home, enjoying the couch, a nice cup of coffee, maybe some breakfast. I appreciate you being here and watching. If you could, hit the thumbs up. It helps us a lot. Ask a question. And more importantly, if you could, make a donation to Dragon Master Foundation. The link is in the description for you to do so. We are coming up to mile marker 4, everybody. Mile marker number 4. So not quite halfway, but we're getting there, right? We're getting there. About a quarter of the way. All right, so we are about to come up to another very serious bottleneck area. Let's see, are they not letting cars through here at all, or maybe they are? No, I don't think they are. So I'll hold that up there for a second so everybody can see. Yes. Okay. So so we've got part of the road coned off here. So essentially, they can let some essential traffic go through. But try to not run on this side. Somebody will come and yell at you. And this is just going to be another area where you're just going to have some patience. You're probably not going to be able to run as quickly as you'd like. Fisher, Taylor and I should do a meet and greet cruise with your viewers. Thoughts? We do group cruises. So Tim actually was just on our Alaskan cruise and was even on our first group cruise, right? Yep. Yeah, back in 2020, right before the world had some problems. So we have a group cruise to the Mediterranean this August, and we also have one to Northern Europe, sailing out of Iceland, and its final destination. Never that I like to use those words together, final destination. A lot of people get weirded out about that, but is London, or I should say not London, because the ship's actually not going to go up into London, obviously. But I think that's maybe a 9 or 10 night cruise. The Mediterranean one this August is 11 nights. Disney Baker. Good morning, Josh. Good morning. Are you in Magic Kingdom already today? So we've got a pretty good, I think most people are walking right now on the right. That's the way it's supposed to be. Runners on the left. It is still a tight space. Be careful. There's some people out here running in the grass. You know, that's where you want to, could be a little slippery. Roll an ankle, so be careful. Diana, geez, Josh, with all the traveling lately, how did you train for this race? Were you able to keep training? All honesty, no, I did not. I've gone to the gym a few times. I told Tim this morning I ran a 10K on Tuesday to make sure that my legs maybe could function for the week, and so far so good. And really just trying to kind of take my time the last 3 days. Go ahead. Tomorrow, I know that I can finish the marathon tomorrow. I have no plans to do it in a certain amount of time other than to make sure that I do it before those wonderful balloon ladies. And I don't think I'll have an issue with that tomorrow either. So I'm pretty confident. And I think this weekend is really based a lot on, experience, I will say. So Glad to see the race this morning. My daughter has been up since 3:30, so this is a happy thing for us to watch in the background. Thanks for sharing. You are welcome. Disney's Baker. No, not today. I'll be making the magic at 4 a.m. for the run tomorrow. Oh, cool. All right, y'all. So we are heading down the slope, and then we're going to have kind of a steep climb coming up the other side. So if you can, this is a good opportunity to kind of like let your legs loose, let the momentum carry you down. And then I always like to say kind of power through those slopes on the other side. But it is pretty crowded, so we'll see what happens here. And just be careful. There are a lot of people right now who are kind of jumping this ledge. That ledge is about 12 inches and is super dangerous. So just be really, really careful, guys, when you're doing that. Josh being motivational today since Val's not here. Yeah, I guess. I mean, somebody's got to do it, right? Here we go, guys. We're coming up the slope. Getting so close to Magic Kingdom right there. That right there. She almost rolled her ankle right there. Watch out for this. Oh, this is even like a little drop off of the actual road.
I have seen people break their
Yeah. Josh, your live videos are my favorite. Feels like we are there with you, just tagging along. Well, that's great. Glad. We're glad that is how you guys feel. Because I will tell you, it's not always super easy to stream and run, or even walk at the same time. Basically, carry a conversation with nobody but myself and you guys that are watching.
Love your headband, by the way. It's amazing.
Oh, there's plenty.
People who say that don't run.
Yeah, exactly.
Thoughts on Run Disney and Disneyland? Obviously, they just announced those are coming back. I have never done those before. I probably won't do them. It's really hard to beat, I think, the magic of the events here in Walt Disney World. Disneyland, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of city running, which I would equate to like when I did Miami a few years ago, which was good, but you know, the highlight of that in Miami was running out to Miami Beach, and you could see all the cruise ships docked, and that was kind of cool. I think the magic may have been in port. It's either the magic or the dream, one of the two, I can't remember. And so I don't know. Now I would love to do Disneyland Paris, just because landscaping, greenery, it's out in the middle of nowhere, so it's a great place to have a run. But if you're interested in doing it, definitely go for it. You know, you live out in California, want to do a Run Disney event, definitely do it. Oh, bubbles! Guys, I got to tell you, so far we're coming up to Magic Kingdom. There is no bad smells. I think they may have fixed their plumbing issues out here.
I would do it.
Yeah. I mean, you can do it. You just have to wait till later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you have to like buy a separate lighting lane, or even though you already bought the first one. Yeah.
And keep it back if they drop it.
Right, okay.
216 people watching right now. Thank you guys for being here and tagging along. It is, I really appreciate it. It is a huge motivational aspect for these runs for me. Especially for tomorrow for the marathon. I'll tell you what, I do get a lot of anxiety, a little bit of fear doing the marathon. It's such a long distance. I know that I'm going to be in pain, specifically around 18 to 22. And, you know, it's really helpful to have all of you here and watching. So I appreciate it. And guess what? We are officially coming into Magic Kingdom here at the bus stop area. Favorite park to run through? Favorite park to run through? You know, I really love this part. I really love running through Magic Kingdom. It's super cool. I don't know. I really want to say actually the entire stretch from Hollywood Studios all the way back to Epcot. I think that has traditionally always been my favorite stretch, mostly maybe because it's obviously towards the end of the race. Not that it's a little bit more relaxing, but you're just kind of just like kind of coasting through at that point, and there's a lot of like great stuff to see, and a lot of people are cheering you on. So, but it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat this view coming in when we come into Magic Kingdom and you see the castle and the lights and everything. So, but Animal Kingdom's pretty cool too, I will say. Just because you gotta get to go in through the back, and they sometimes will have some animals out, and go ahead, Tim. And you know, it's different. Animal Kingdom traditionally for the marathon marks about the halfway point too, so I think it has a negative stigma with me because I think, oh, coming out of Animal Kingdom, I'm only halfway. I got so much further to go. So I associate Hollywood Studios with basically being towards the end of the race, only having a few miles left. Bum, 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 bum. The Macarena again. Yeah, it's a pretty popular one to play. Okay, so here's a good tip, I think, for everybody. As we come up into Magic Kingdom, if you've needed to go to the bathroom, you've been holding it, you haven't gone, going through Magic Kingdom can probably be one of the best places to go. Just because they're off of the path sometimes. And a lot of people don't think to go in there. So if you need to go, inside Magic Kingdom is a good place to do it. Usually not any lines. This restroom over here even has a little bit of a line, so. Bree, wow, this has been a really popular question. If they gather all of the clothes. They do gather up all the clothes and they will donate them. I don't know who they donate them to, but they do get donated. Raceway in New York, running through ESPN parking lots was the worst. Come on, man. Everybody knows that was the best. No, I'm kidding. You're right. It was the worst. And that's why they got rid of it. People, all the runners complained about it so much, you know, because it's just like this endless, like, run around a soccer field, run around a baseball field, run around the football field. It's yeah, a little rough. Oh boy, look at that. He's sprinting. He's going. And that's why they changed it and they got rid of it. And so now we have a few different areas where they add on that distance to eliminate needing to go all the way to ESPN Wide World of Sports. And instead we kind of make that little loop into the Blizzard Beach, back out, and then into Hollywood Studios. So I totally agree. When they got rid of it, it was great. So Candy Ma. Hi.
Your live streams helped me train for this.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, awesome.
I'm on the treadmill with your videos.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. Good luck today. Have fun. Candy Mom, is Crystal running with you today? No, I let Crystal kind of do her thing today. Because she's planning to meet a lot of characters, and I don't normally do that because I get bad anxiety watching everybody go by me, so I can't get mentally by that. So I'm not sure where she is at the moment. We may catch up to her because we are doing a pretty decent pace with her stopping. I think she said she's going to stop at about 9 different characters today, so we will see if we catch up to her.
Course narrows ahead.
And same thing tomorrow. I will be starting in the crowd with her tomorrow. But again, I'm just going to let her do her thing. And, you know, we'll see her at the end of the race. So here we go, guys. This is one of my favorite parts of the race. Coming up into Magic Kingdom. It is so awesome, so magical. I'm probably not going to do a lot of talking. Just want to take it in. There's Minnie up there. So here we go. Coming up into Magic Kingdom. If you've been running really, really hard up to this point, this is a great time to just kind of like kick back, you know, and just relax and kind of just take a nice stroll through Magic Kingdom, catch your breath, enjoy the sights, enjoy this feeling, enjoy this kind of moment. So I am going to try to move to the left because that's where Taylor's going to be at. It's going to be on our left-hand side here.
Awful close sometimes. Awesome job, guys!
Woo-hoo! Right behind you. So Taylor's going to be right around the corner here. Woo! Woo! Hey.
Hold on, let me take your picture.
Go ahead. Don't go on. Yay! We're holding up the line. Well, not really. All right, awesome. Bye. Try to not get run over by runners. Woo! Sorry. Woo. Crazy in here. Yeah, it usually is. There it is, guys. Look at that view. Castle, we're coming up to mile marker number 5.
We've actually done a 1/10 of a mile more than 5.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, see? It does add up, all those little extra bits here and there.
Maybe not yet.
Oh, so cool. All right, so I mentioned this to Tim earlier. We have got our first pacing group behind us. And they will probably be passing us. But if you don't know, for the half and the full marathon, they actually have pacing groups. And the pacing groups are really nice. What they're going to be doing is a run, walk, run method. And you can, I don't want to say like easily keep up with them, but it's a good way to try to basically maintain a pace that you want to finish the race in. So they're 3:10. I don't know, we're probably like a little bit at that, maybe a little bit behind, but here we go, first pictures. I don't know if they'll get us.
My friend with all your videos.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. Oh, super cool. Awesome.
I actually see you in one of them.
Yeah, is this your first, no? Okay.
I just live in Alaska, so I never get to run.
Oh, wow. Wow, you came a long way.
I train on the treadmill.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for making it.
Yeah, have fun today.
You too, bye. Oh, you're making it?
I live stream all the runs. Whew. All right, so 2 photo pass. We've got another photo pass coming up here. Oh, and a line for this bathroom over here. Don't be afraid if you're a girl to go into the men's bathroom. See it happen all the time. Watch your shins. It is really hard to get a photo in here. It's just so crowded. One less thing to worry about, the pacing group does the work for you. They do for the most part. Yeah. And they do a pretty great job. I don't know if you guys can hear her kind of yelling ahead to let people know. Try to go 2 across as they stop and walk. But those pacing groups can get pretty large. They'll have, sometimes 30 people in that group. You don't have to sign up to be in the group. If you see them, you want to join them, you just join them. So here they go. They're running, and they're going to go around us here. So, and anybody can run with them. Anybody can join them. It's kind of a free resource. So, and you can kind of see it can get a little tight.
What's your name? Caitlin. Caitlin, I'm Ava. Nice to meet you. Janine. Nice to meet you. You too. They told me I'd never run again. So this is like a very big that is awesome.
Candy Mom, the one time you're allowed to run in the park, 100%. All right, we're coming up to another photo pass. Let's see if I can get one here. Again, it's been a little bit crowded. And I feel like every time I try to give some space so I can get a photo, there's like people will slide right in front of you. I think I maybe got that one. We'll see. Jennifer, great spot to join y'all. Jump on the bike today. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in and coming along. Christine, thanks for streaming this weekend. Love following along. ... from my couch. I always love to bring that up. That I appreciate everybody who uses these streams to help them train or whatever. And oh, this is an interesting photo here. But I appreciate you being here, whether that is you are joining in, running, or on the bike, or even if you're just watching from the couch.
Now, because this guy is going to run right.
Oh, I did it right in front of them. There'll be plenty more. Nope, they did not like that. Howdy from the course, mile number 7. You are on the course and running or volunteering.
Course narrows ahead.
All right, so this is a
ahead.
serious bottleneck right here. You're just gonna have to be patient. You cannot run through here. It just doesn't happen. So. Caution, course narrows ahead. Yeah, it narrows all right. Jason, haven't gotten out of bed yet. Well, good for you, man. Good for you. I've been out of bed since about 2 o'clock this morning on the East Coast. So, yeah, and sharp turns, Al. You're definitely right. This is a sharp one here. So this is what I always like to say, that if you're not in the first couple of corrals and you're a runner, you got to understand that like you're not really going to be set up to get a good PR. because if you end up kind of back here, you can't run. So you have to kind of be patient, especially with people who are walking, because the Run Disney races are really for everybody and all athletic levels. It's not just about those who are, trying to, for the half marathon, for example, do under 2 hours or something like that. It's really about everybody. So you just have to be patient and kind of go with it. So speeding up a little bit, but we are going to slow down probably again. Look at that line over there for the castle photos. They've got multiple, but should go pretty quick if you want to grab those whenever you're doing your race.
Race course on the right. Castle, guys.
Oh, look at that move! If you want to go, I'll follow behind you. So.
Oh my God, I lost Richard.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to get lost on this course, so.
Well, he kept up with me for about 4 miles, and then it just got crazy. Got really crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if they stopped for a photo. So I don't know if you guys heard, but so as we were coming past the carousel, I kind of had an opportunity to maybe get a photo, which ended up being in front of these 3 ladies who are dressed up as the fairies from Sleeping Beauty. And they're like, oh, here we go. We're going to get the photo. Oh, wait, this guy's going to run right in front of us. And, oh, he does. Well, that was real nice of him. Yeah, I was like, listen, there's plenty more opportunities. Don't worry. Go get your photos. Super long line to meet Mickey in his birthday suit. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Sorry, you have a day, get it right.
It's over big in the park where we stop.
Bum, 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 bum. Awkward verbiage. Birthday suit, I know. But maybe I guess I should say his birthday attire. But it's his special kind of outfit with the confetti on it, so. Any plans to ride Splash Mountain before it closes on the 23rd? Probably not. Unless our friends Kate and Zach are coming in, and I think we're going to Magic Kingdom with them on Tuesday. So unless they try to drag me on, probably not. I've ridden it enough.
I feel that half an hour. I'm supposed to be feeling every half hour.
Is the train there? No, there's no train here.
That mile was bang on 16.
What a dork.
I didn't know where it was.
Hello. Jen, happy birthday. Woo, happy birthday.
All right, we're kind of coming to the backstage area. Sometimes service cuts out back here, guys, so just be prepared. We've got some floats up here for Mickey's celebration. Oh, sorry.
I gotta be on this side.
What's that?
I gotta be on this side.
Oh.
For some reason, it seems more natural.
So typically there is a water station back here. I think there should be one coming up. Oh yes, and Powerade. Thank goodness. Love me a little lemon lime Powerade. Thank you.
You're good. No problem.
So fucking yellow.
One for one. Or maybe 2 for 2. I don't remember. Thank you. Oh.
Vegan water.
People are really funny when they seem to see the camera. Even though it's not a camera, it's just my phone. But I suppose they know that I'm filming. Macarena. Ha! Oh my gosh. How many times is this already today? This is the only song that Disney has licensed and allowed their DJs to play today.
We're coming up on mile 6. We're at mile 5.8 right now.
Well, don't tell me that. I can't even see the marker.
I've already passed it on my watch.
Yeah. Hey, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Oh, it's telling me we just, on my watch, it just hit 6. But, yeah, I think it's right up here around the bend. Which will be another bottleneck area because of the road. Lisa, I really enjoy the live streams. Thanks for doing them. How many Disney marathons have you completed, Josh? That's a great question. I always forget. I want to say it's like 5 or 6, something like that. My first one was in 2016. I did the Goofy. It was my very first half marathon, my very first marathon ever. Boy, oh boy, were my eyes open when I did that marathon. And I was full of emotion whenever I crossed that finish line. Because honestly, I thought that I might not cross that finish line. That first one that I did. But ever since then, I think tomorrow might be 7. So there's mile marker number 6. So I guess she was right. We were close, but still. Wow, guys, we have almost 300 people on and tuning in to the stream. So thanks for being here and watching. Whether you're on your elliptical or bike or chilling from your couch, or if you're like Jason and you haven't gotten out of bed yet and you're just tuning in, thanks for being here, cheering us on as we make our way back to Epcot now that we left Magic Kingdom. And I want to take the opportunity to say, if you could today, make a donation to Dragon Master Foundation. We're trying to raise $5,000 this weekend for them. I've been running with them for the last couple of years. And trying to raise awareness for DIPG, which is brain cancer, an extremely rare and aggressive form that occurs a lot in children. And Dragon Master has been doing a lot of work to combat that. Not only just in research for drugs that will help to, fight those cancer cells, but also trying to make sure that when studies and tests are done, that the data is centrally located so that other doctors from the United States and around the world can access that and try to better formulate plans to combat DIPG. So I would appreciate it. They would appreciate it even more if you could leave a donation. The link is in the description. We would truly, truly appreciate it. Arjons, oh my gosh, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. Of course, we have not been at Disney like at all. Our first time back in the parks, I think, was like on New Year's Eve. Christy, good morning. Love watching the race streams. Thanks for being here and hanging out. Christy, getting ready to head out for my 13-mile training run. That's awesome. Good luck today. Hopefully it's a little bit warmer. I'm wishing now, like the sun is starting to come up, but I don't feel like I'm getting warmer. I'm starting to sweat. I'm getting a little chillier. We're coming up to our 10K marker. So if you are tracking friends and family, or if you happen to be looking on the tracking information of where I'm at, you're about to get an update here as we cross the 10K. Rihanna, hello from Trinidad. Hello. Andrew, I would go through the website. YouTube takes. Did somebody ask about that? Let's see. Please, I don't think super chats should not be on. They should be turned off. Please do not do a super chat. Do it through the link in the description. That way that money goes directly to them. If you do a super chat, YouTube's going to take about 30% of that. And I don't want that. If you're going to make a donation, I would like that all to go to Dragon Master Foundation. So please use the link in the description. That link goes directly to the foundation. So please do that. Oh, wow, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen him out before. That's cool. How long is the half marathon? It is 13.1 miles. And we have just passed 6, so we're getting kind of close to that halfway point. Beep, 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 beep. Ryan, good morning. Getting ready for my 3rd Walt Disney World Marathon. Oh, awesome. Maybe I will see you out there tomorrow. If I don't, good luck. Stay cool. It's supposed to be warm. Oh my gosh. I remember that this back here behind Magic Kingdom has always been, like, in my opinion, always the coldest part of the run. I don't know why. I remember just as we make our way out of here and we start to get to around the parking lot of TTC, I'm just like waiting to see the sun appear over the horizon, start heating me up a little bit. Kendra, just did my last shakeout run before the marathon tomorrow. Awesome, congrats and good luck tomorrow. Thanks for the run. Just completed 1.5 miles on the treadmill with you. Plan to do Wine and Dine 2024. Well, thanks for being here and hanging out. And good luck next year at Wine and Dine. Val. Oh, you're right. See, Val is all-knowing, I think, sometimes. He knows everything. It's at that point in the morning with, like, the dew point change and things like that. And it does have an effect. And, ooh, chilly. Wish I had a jacket. But,
it's a little colder than it was a little while.
Hey, you see? Tim is only... Oh, no, you have pants on. Yeah. He's wearing a T-shirt. And I think at some point, maybe he thought he was going to wear shorts. I'm glad that you didn't. But, oh, boy. All right, guys, so we are coming up to another, like, pretty serious bottleneck area here. If you're watching this in training and trying to prepare yourself, be ready. This is another area where you have to have patience. Don't run over there where everybody else is running. It's a good, easy way to get hurt. Try and take your time. Finish line isn't going anywhere. John will be at the parks January 10th through the 14th. I honestly cannot even conceive what days those actually are, the 10th through the 14th. Those are just numbers to me, so I really don't know. But we are supposed to be going into the parks this week coming up, so if that is the 10th through the 14th, I don't know, but...
Claudia.
Oh my God! Tuesday through Saturday. Oh yeah, so we'll be at Magic Kingdom on Tuesday, and then I'll be in the parks with our friends Kate and Zach a few of the days after that, and then I've got some other things I got to take care of as well. So we'll be around. Oh boy.
I'm up to 16 now, so I'm fine. But this, yeah. But fine. Yeah. I'm
There they are.
more positive than I was yesterday. It was very horrible. Yeah. How are you feeling? Better than I expected. Yeah. It's done really well then. Yeah, good.
All right, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't think that you should be able to do that while you're running. We'll just have your own stereo system.
Yeah, that was a real shame. It was still nice.
Still amazing. Still the reason I did it.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the thing with this half is that you still get that, which is the best bit out of any of the races.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We went to the men's room.
But
There's no line.
We're not winning.
Well, we'll make it to the end. I liked going my slow pace though.
We saw the balloon ladies.
Oh.
When we were coming out of the castle, they were turning into Tomorrowland.
We saw them.
Jason, not unpopular. Make high quality earbuds for your own musical enjoyment. I 100% agree.
Best advice they ever had.
Now, the one positive thing about that is that since she doesn't have earphones in, you know, you can kind of yell at her if she was in the way and say, on your left, or walkers on the right and runners on the left, all those things. Sometimes when people have headphones in, they can't really hear any of that kind of stuff, so.
Oh, take the vowel.
Take the vowel and cow. There you go.
There's Tinkerbell and some, whoever the other fairy is, no idea. Might be her mother. I don't know, she's got white hair. Jennifer, oh, I caught up. Oh, you caught up. Yes, you're on the bike. That is slightly cheating. Shocks headphones. Yeah, Val, I have my own pair of Shocks now, and I'm still kind of on the fence of whether or not I like really enjoy them, but they are nice that you can at least hear what's going on around you. Make you aware of your surroundings, so to speak. Walkers to the right! Walkers to the right!
I know. Oh, yeah.
Finished in less time than it took to register? That's not true, because registration went pretty quick. Walkers to the right! Walkers to the right!
It ain't working so well, is it?
Oh. You gotta try at least. I prefer single file lines for these bathrooms. I feel like it makes it go a little bit quicker. Powerade and water coming up. Thank you. I will say, I think one thing that would certainly help, and I think a lot of runners would appreciate it, is if Disney also put some speakers up that did say walkers to the right, runners on the left. That would help, I think, a lot if Disney did something like that. As far as like running and race etiquette goes, of course, you know, because a lot of people do. I mean, that's run or usually run, walk, run method. You know, Tim and I have been doing that today. Not as calculated, so to speak, as the pacers, but still. And a lot of times what you see is those run, walk, run people will kind of just stop and walk on the left-hand side instead of moving to the right. But just hopping on with Mom. How are you guys at? We passed 6 a while ago. Close to 7, it looks like, yeah. Oh, yep, there's mile marker 7 coming up. I do think that it's interesting. Every so often you will see a couple of runners, even some run, walk, run people who will wear shirts that on the back of the shirts say walkers to the right. You know, or if you're walking and reading this, you need to move to the right to try and help that a little bit. But yes, so as we cross mile marker number 7, guys, we are over halfway. So if you have made it this far, you can make it, right? You're over halfway, push through mentally, physically, you're going to make it. You can get there. I believe in you, believe in yourself. We're going to cross the finish line together. Can you even tell you're going past Grand Floridian and the Poly? Not really, because again, they're kind of, kind of hidden by the trees. So, a little difficult to see. We have a character meet and greet up here on the right. What I will say though is, typically you would get this nice, really beautiful view of the golf course over here to our right. But they have been doing some major construction on the course. So we've got Belle up here. Chris, Josh, my wife and I are going on a cruise to Alaska in May. Can't wait. That's awesome. Have fun. We had a blast, and hopefully you guys will too. Do some whale watching if you can do the whale watching tours. Those, I think that was like just absolutely incredible. Oh yeah, there's a step right there. Try the GoPro 360. Have I tried the Insta 360? I have not. I thought about maybe getting one, but there's just not a lot of like really great practical uses, I think, for it. So I probably will not try it. But if you try it, Val, let me know.
Right now.
Rob, great question. Do you have a favorite running shoe? For the longest time, for years, my favorite were Nike Pegasus Zooms or whatever like that. I think those were my favorite for the longest time. And then when a pair of them wore out and I had to get a new pair, it seemed like maybe the design of them had slightly changed. And at that point, I didn't like them. They weren't comfortable. Really hurt my feet. I tried Hoka's, didn't like those. A lot of people love them. I now have a pair of Brooks, and they are probably my favorite shoe to wear so far. So when these ones wear out, I will probably definitely get another pair. So they're nice and wide where they need to be wide. And it seemed like the Nike Pegasus just continued to get thinner, and I've got wider feet, so it doesn't jive real well. Well, Val, you can use a 360 for a lot of different things. Underwater, I don't think is really where they're meant to be used, but some of them you can use underwater. But, for you and your runs, still might be kind of cool. But understand that they will be exceptionally large files. So you'll need a lot of space to save them. And then you got to figure out what you're going to do with them. But, they definitely have some use. Just for me personally, I just don't find them to be all that practical in a lot of ways. So.
Bucky's! Best outfit is that Bucky shirt.
Tim's wearing a Bucky shirt. That is, he wore it for the attention.
Yeah, and take her word for it. No? I'm still surprised Tommy didn't put her on blast.
People love their Buckies, that's for sure. All right, y'all, so if you are just kind of tuning in, we are just past mile marker number 7 and making our way from Magic Kingdom back to Epcot. And I will say that if this is your first half marathon, this is probably where you are really going to struggle mentally because there's not a lot to see between here and getting back into Epcot. It's going to be the roadway. It's going to be open. There'll be some character meet greets along the way, some DJs, but again, not a lot to really kind of distract you, so to speak. So you got to be tough mentally. And if you're, doing the training like you should be, this is the stuff that you really want to be training for. Try to go the extra distance every time that you train. It will just help you go a little bit further. So, but again, this is it. If you can get past this part and you can get into Epcot, once you start down that last ramp going into Epcot, you are golden. So we've got medical over here on the left. So if you need medication, biofreeze, the other stuff, I always forget what it's called. Vaseline. You need help with a stretch or something like that, something's a little tight. All of those people over there will be able to help you with that. So this far into the run, I tend to zone out and just keep running. Yes, so if you can, that's what you got to do. Try to zone out if you can. Distract yourself. I don't know.
Do not eat these, and it was with that. Oh my god! And to like, how did you find out? Did you try it? And like someone else, like I had questions. And then in Hawaii, they did like a run, and because it was in different language, like because back in the different language, they wrote like, do not. That's what they wrote in English. People thought it was like a snack.
Oh. Oh, road reflector almost got somebody. There's a big smoke machine up here. Oh, yo, those are dangerous. What if just fall in behind you? Yikes! So yeah, watch out everybody for those road reflectors. I almost just tripped over one myself. They are a little dangerous. And if you're dragging your feet, which is what I tend to do, which is not a good habit to have, you'll get tripped up. Oh, we've got Hades over here. That's pretty cool. And the voice keeps singing.
This is where I'm 32 seconds.
I'll find my way. I'll go the distance. If I can be strong,
I know every mile will be worth
my while.
I would go most anywhere
to feel like I belong. Ew, man, you hit that shade and the temperature just drops on you. Yeah, so this, I'm pretty sure like this would be a sweet point up here, Tim. See how they have the buses just parked right there? Oh, sorry. You need to run a marathon just to not feel so guilty about polishing off a bag of Buc-ee's beaver nuggets. That's funny. Oh, are we going up over the new overpass? Oh boy. That's a first. That's different. Ooh, Tonga toast.
Not the entire coast. Why was this my first food? And croissant.
This stretch is eerily quiet. Yeah, it is always a little quiet and strange.
Not all at once. Successive. No, I'm already just like, tomorrow I will have my slushie in France. Where's my test?
Yes, that's
It's not at like the end. Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's when I know it can be interesting.
So,
right? Like,
I have gotten it.
So I'm gonna try and jump over here just off to the side real quick. I just want to show you guys something. You're good, Tim. You go ahead. I just want to show this real quick. So as we kind of come up here to where we're gonna start going up the slope, you're gonna see that there are some buses over here. I believe that those buses say parade buses, not this white one, but there's like a Disney bus that's parked over here, and then we also have another. I'm trying to move way over out of the way so I don't run into runners. They don't run into me. And then we've got two more buses up here. So something that you guys got to keep in mind is that if you get past the balloon ladies, all right, and the balloon ladies pass you at this point, they're going to pull these buses across the road and you will have to get onto the bus. That's how the sweep points work. And it's unfortunate. It does happen. You know, we saw them yesterday during the 10K. But we had made it into Epcot, so we didn't have, it wasn't going to get swept by the bus. But it's just something to keep in mind. If the balloon ladies pass you, you do have a chance to catch up as long as they don't pass you and then immediately cross in front of the path of a bus. That's what these buses are here for. They're like, you're going to get swept. So you guys got to be careful, be ready. But just keep that in mind. So we're going up the slope. This is a new overpass that Disney just created. Kind of catch back up over here to Tim. And I've been saying this for years, I know. And I'm going to go on record of saying it every year so that when it eventually happens, I can say, I said it. But this is all brand new infrastructure back here for Magic Kingdom. It is not needed. There is never crazy traffic back here. There's no need for this kind of infrastructure that's being built. And that only means one thing. There are plans for some major expansions back and around here somewhere. And it's not just hotels. So I'm telling you, at some point, even with COVID and the $5 billion loss that Disney took with Disney Plus, they're going to build a new park here at some point. And I think that this is critical infrastructure to ensure a larger amount of people making their way back this way. Because if you remember, not too long ago, Disney purchased a huge tract of land between Magic Kingdom and 429. And that's where this kind of stretch of road goes back to. So at some point, we might see that park go somewhere back in there. I'll just have to wait and see. Ooh, wish I would have brought some sunglasses today, everybody. But I am loving those rays of sunshine. Heating me up. Gorgeous sunrise. It feels so great. All right, y'all, we should be approaching mile marker number 8. My watch just went off. must be up here somewhere. I didn't get that. Oh, Siri, I wasn't talking to you. Oh, look at that. They even marked the beams over there. Northbound World Drive over Magic Kingdom. That's interesting.
We sprint the last 45 seconds. We're going to be under 2 hours.
So if you guys look over here to our right of the overpass, there's a bunch of porta-johns up and some tables back there. This tomorrow is actually where the marathon route's going to go, so we're not going to go this way back towards Epcot. We're going to go down this road, which is going to take us to Animal Kingdom. And a gnarly out and back, which a lot of people don't like. I'm in that crowd. I don't really care for the out and back, but you know, just like kind of a peek. This is where we will be at tomorrow when we're running the marathon. Can't see the. There we go. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Sure, did it beep?
Bless my soul, Herc was on a roll.
That is a beep.
Good jog down the slope. Use that momentum, everybody. Use that momentum. Carry yourself down. Gain a little bit of time back. I'm live streaming for our YouTube channel. Yeah, it's the WDW couple. Yeah, we do. I've been doing dope. This might be my third dopey to live stream, maybe. They all start to blend together after a while.
Y'all are doing raising the roof. I love it. My dad always
Couple.
says if you don't know what
Yep.
to do, you raise the
It's my wife and I. So she's spectating, and I do all the running. So.
I see you, Captain America.
She has before. She's done the half marathon a few times.
You're like, it's coming out soon. It's coming out.
Awesome. Thank you.
Y'all are doing so good. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Good luck. Have fun today.
Yes, yes, yes. Keep it going. Power line. Eye to eye, power line. Eye to eye.
Over the past 7 marathons has the route changed. Yeah, so that's really important to note that the route has changed. Disney has listened to feedback from runners. So my first marathon, oh, this guy must have fallen, hit his head. The first 2 marathons I think that I did, 2016 and maybe 2018, the route was still going from Animal Kingdom out onto Osceola Parkway and all the way down to ESPN's Wild World of Sports complex. We were coming up onto some snacks over here. I think they're just the jelly beans. Thank you. 1 second, guys. The gimbal's gonna go all over the place while I try to open up this bag of beans. Oh man, you know, cold, and so they're really hard to chew. Oh boy, ow, that hurts. They're like rocks. You know what I should have done, guys? I should have put it in my pocket like I would with some butter. Heat it up before I spread it on the bread. So, anyways, like I was saying, the route used to go through ESPN Wild World of Sports. Everybody hated it. I've always hated it. So they finally changed it. And I want to say it must have been 2019. they changed it to where it went from Animal Kingdom back out and around at Blizzard Beach. And the first year they made the course change, they actually ran through Blizzard Beach itself, the actual park, and then but now it's just a parking lot. And if, like, for tomorrow, if it gets too warm, that seems to be the section that they will cut off, is that little stretch going out to Blizzard Beach. Thank you. Uh, 2019 still went through ESPN. Okay, so it must have been 2020 is when they had made that change to Blizzard Beach. So, like I said to the girl who had stopped, and I was talking to there for a second, all the races really start to blend together. So it's hard to remember exactly which year it was, especially when you run them almost every year. Yeah, so that's really been kind of like a major course change. I think probably year to year, they may make some minute changes along the course that you maybe don't really realize. But for the most part, it's stayed pretty consistent. High protein snack. I should really get into that because I actually don't. I don't really get into like taking a high protein snack for the most part. I'll tell you what, for a while after the gym, I'd actually go to McDonald's and get a McDouble because the protein and calorie count of a McDouble was actually better as far as your macros and things go than it would be to eat a large like chocolate chip protein cookie. So that doesn't taste very good. So why not eat something that tastes a little better, has just the same amount of protein, almost the same kind of fat count. Carbs might have been a little bit higher, but you know, it's okay. So, but I don't really have anything consistent. During the run tomorrow, I'll probably have lemon lime, like goo packs, and I'll have a backpack with me with some other things in it that I'll try to eat along the way. But it's hard whenever you're carrying the gimbal and then the backpack. I gotta like try to take it off and do stuff. So it was nice last year when I was with Val because he could kind of help me out a little bit here and there with that stuff. But yeah, you guys see my breath? It's still a little chilly, but the sun's out and it's heating up a little bit, which is kind of nice. Major construction always screws up the routes. I actually don't think that was that bad to go over the overpass and come back down. But you're right though. Major construction does cause changes to the route. So and it looks like they just have a standalone set over here where with the Dalmatians, which would maybe be Cruella. Ooh, got a little tightness in my my hip there. Did we pass the 8 mile marker?
Yeah, we're almost at 9.
Okay.
Well, 8 3/4 almost.
Okay. I guess I just missed it. So we're almost there, guys. You know, we're coming out. We're coming out on the World Drive, and I said this is if it's your first half marathon, this is going to be a tough section, I think, mentally. I remember the first one that Taylor did, that I did with her, and this was the most difficult part because there's just no real distractions. I think you're coming off a really, really big high going through Magic Kingdom and seeing the castle, and then you kind of have like this cool down going out and around and coming back out to here. So try and keep your spirits up. You know, power through, power through. Pump those arms. Get a good power walk going. Feel like you're slowing down. So, you know, take a look back if you need to. Are those balloon ladies back there? Not yet. Just keep running. Keep walking.
What's your favorite running?
The ramp is a mental scare. Yeah, it could be. Absolutely.
Like my favorite one that I like showing off. Yeah. My favorite stuff. I probably don't want that. Because I had Aura, and they were hanging on my butt. I had like my gloves are. And then I had one that was stuck up on my back shoulder, and he had a Mickey balloon and a churro. And silly because I was running.
Our other friend, whose name is Taylor, and her mom are running today. Actually, last year for the half marathon, we caught up to them. I think just as we were going down and into Epcot. I haven't seen them yet today. We may have passed them, or they may be further ahead. But good luck to them today. Hopefully they're doing well. The weird conversations you hear. I love that, Val, because you're 100% correct. But take a moment, everybody who's tuning in, watching the live stream, right? You're listening to me talk, right? And maybe the concept doesn't seem that strange to you, but imagine everybody else around me who's just listening to me have a conversation with my phone, right? I mean, that is, I think, really strange. Chrissy, are you keeping a certain pace? I think we've been doing pretty well. We've been maintaining, 16. So we're staying ahead of the of those ladies in the back who are bringing up the rear to finish off the race. So I would say we still have a pretty decent buffer on them. And like I asked Tim earlier if we had passed 8, because I totally missed mile marker number 8. You know, we're already getting closer to mile marker number 9. So we've got Jafar up here on the right. Jason, 340 people are on and watching. Thank you everybody who's here and hanging out. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. It is certainly not easy to, kind of try to maintain a pace and carry the gimbal and, make sure that I don't want it to be just dead silence all the time, but I do like interacting with you guys and answering your questions. Kind of giving some helpful tips and information, I hope, along the way. So if you're enjoying the stream, give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate it. But also, please make a donation through the link in the description to Dragon Master Foundation. Guys, we're trying to raise $5,000 this weekend. I know it's a lot, but I think we can do it. And that is all going to Dragon Master Foundation to help bring awareness and further some research for children suffering from DIPG, which is an extremely aggressive and rare form of brain cancer. And unfortunately, when they have that diagnosis, a lot of them don't have very long to live afterwards. Sometimes it's only just a few months. And through the hard work that Dragon Master Foundation has been doing, we are starting to see some results where some kids are getting to see a second or third Christmas, a second or third birthday, getting to spend some extra time with those friends and family. And hopefully at some point with all of the hard work, we'll get to the point where they just don't have to worry about it anymore. So please, if you could, leave a donation, and it's in the description. And Super Chat should be off. Please don't do that. We don't want YouTube taking any of that. We want that to go straight to them. All right, so we had one pacing group that had passed us so far. That was the 310. And now we've got the 320. There is actually one more group, I believe, which is the 330. Actually, there might be a 345. So I mentioned this earlier. If you are just joining us, you're kind of wondering what's going on. This pacing group right here is doing a run, walk, run. And here in a few seconds, you're going to see them. They're going to pick up the pace here and start running. She just put her arm up. There they go. And that's what they're going to do the entire race. And what's nice is if you choose to stay with them, they're going to set the pace for you. So you just got to keep up with them. And they should be running somewhere around like a 15 or 16 minute mile pace or something like that. So, and it's a pretty short run with a walk. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see up there, but they already stopped and they're walking again. And a few of the people back here are kind of trying to keep pace with them. So as you get into some of these busier areas, it does become a challenge to stay with the pacer. But as long as you can kind of keep your eyes on them, you're doing well. So I see mile marker number 9 up here, guys, that we were coming up to. Kim, are you running tomorrow or walking? So, well, listen, I never fully run the marathon. I always do kind of a run, walk, run method of my own. And that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. So, you know, it'll be a long morning. Somebody just asked how early do you have to get up? This morning we were up at like 2 o'clock to try and be at Epcot before 3. I think we left around like 2:30 or so, and we were at Epcot by about 2:45 to park and just got to get situated. Swallow Travelers, I'm at the gym walking with you in spirit. Thanks for being here in spirit. We appreciate it. Hoping to do the Dopey Challenge one day myself. Keep it up. Keep training. You will certainly get there. We are coming up on mile marker number 9. So if you're looking at the time up there, you see it says 3 hours and 15 minutes. That is 3 hours and 15 minutes from when the first people crossed the starting line. So that is from a corral. That is not us. We're at about 2:21. So we're like, what was it, 3:15? Like we're like an hour ahead of that. So we're doing well. Course, one by one. Till you shout. Sing your run starts at 5. Yes, it does. So, but here's the catch, right? Here's the catch of Run Disney events. If you are in corrals like maybe A through C, the first 3 corrals, you'll be starting between 5 and maybe 5:15, 5:20. But Tim and I, we started all the way back in F today, and we actually didn't get started until almost about an hour until after the race had actually begun. So, which, yeah, I guess, I mean, I just said that, you know, it says 3:15, we're at like 2:20. So, so you will be waiting a little while, which is kind of like a disappointing thing. It's funny. You know, we're all kind of standing there. The first people go through, and then all of a sudden our corral, which is the last corral, everybody just starts moving up like, oh, we're next, but we're not, you know. So it's funny. But what was the starting group? So we started back in F, so about an hour before the starters.
Slow down just a little bit.
Yep.
Just a touch.
So we came up World Drive earlier over here on the other side. That'd be the northbound lanes. You can see it's all open now. The buses are running. Cars are going up there. They're all heading up into Magic Kingdom. And we're on the southbound side. And coming up to another character meet and greet up here on the left, which is Genie. With no cool outfits on, just Genie himself. I think one of my favorite photos is the tourist one of Genie. Kim, do people not cheer where are the crowds at? So we're back on the main highway here. So there's really no spectators out here. Disney doesn't want, you know, Jim and Jane or, you know, the regular people out here on the roads, because eventually they have to open the roads back up for cars. So really the only time that we're going to see a lot of the crowds are going to be closer to the hotel resorts and inside of the parks. So Jason, if everyone just donates $15, Josh will raise that $5,000. I just donated $50. Thank you so much, Jason. Hopefully that gets everybody motivated. As you motivate us this morning, we are, oh yes, ready for a new season with a new quarterback. Can't wait. My Diz goals, yeah, so F Corral, currently, as it stands, is the last corral, and the Balloon Ladies will be the last ones to cross the starting line all the way at the very, very back. Now, there has been some rumors that apparently they will start actually, like, I don't know, even like 10 minutes after the last runner crosses the starting line. I don't think that that's necessarily true. Oh, she's right. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, relax a little bit. But the Balloon Ladies will be maintaining a 16-minute pace. Now, yesterday, when they caught up to us at Epcot, and we were walking with them just for a little while, they seemed like they were going a little bit faster than that. My watch was going in at about 15:30, sometimes 15:15. But oh, thank you. Good luck. Have fun. You got it. You're almost there. Getting close. Yeah, so just, you know, if they're moving a little faster, they're moving a little faster. There's nothing you can do about it. But don't be afraid. They're not like bad people or anything. They're super nice. The old Balloon Ladies. Amy, good morning. Just waking up. Looks like you're killing it this morning. Thank you. We are cruising right along. Janet, I'm with you all from my couch. I did it last year. The 2 a.m. wake up is a bit rough. It is, absolutely. We just crossed our 15K marker. So what that means is that if you're tracking anybody, kind of following where they're at, you should be receiving an update as to where they are, with a kind of predicted finish time. And as I said earlier, it's not always very accurate, because a lot of times people start really, really strong at the start of the race, and then they begin to slow down a lot towards the end. So keep that in mind. The WDW couple.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So we do a lot of, we used to do a lot of theme parks. We still do the Disney parks a little bit, but we do a lot of travel stuff. And then I try to live stream all of the Run Disney events that I do. So, yep. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. You too. My Disney goals. I'm doing the Disney or the Princess half next month, and I will be with them too. Is it the Balloon Ladies you're talking about, or the Pacers? Have I ever been ballooned once? No, I have not. Oh, watch the... My goodness. How about that, huh? No, I have not. Usually I'm always pretty far ahead of them as far as that goes. I could see in Crystal's face yesterday, if you guys want to go back and watch the live stream, I'm sure you'll catch it yourself. But there's a point where, as we were coming back into Epcot, a girl had said that, oh, they're 3 or 4 minutes behind us. And then, like, literally somebody behind us goes, oh, no, they're 2 minutes behind us. And I could see it. She was getting a little bit anxious. And then I looked, somebody in the live stream said that they were at 4.2. And I looked down at my watch, and it said that we were at 4.5. And I was like, oh, boy, they are super close. And sure enough, as we went over the bridge into France, there they were coming in. And I was actually kind of excited, because I've never got to actually see them in the race before. You know, I feel like they're like a mythical creature almost, the way that they're talked about, the Balloon Ladies. And, but long line here, guys. So keep this in mind. every time that you guys stop for the bathroom like this or for characters, this is going to impact your time. And if you are worried that the ladies might catch up to you, that is something to consider. So try, you know, if you're brave enough, she's gonna go way back there and not wait in that line. So hope she's not gonna go far enough. I think we are coming up to another water station with Powerade, so make sure that you are, if you're doing Goofy or if you've been doing Dopey, especially for the half today, make sure that you're getting some liquids at every single station. I usually like to alternate. I'll do some Powerade and some water. I'll do every other. So make sure you're getting those liquids in, guys. Yes, you were close yesterday to the Balloon Ladies. Yeah, so I mean, in all honesty, you know, Crystal and I could have been much further ahead. It was Bryson's first 10K, so we were hanging back with Bryson. Thank you so much.
Good job, guys.
You know, we were sitting with Bryson. We wanted to see him cross the finish line for the 10K, but when those ladies caught up to us, we were kind of like, you know, if they pass us and cross the finish line before us, is that going to jeopardize our medals, our challenge medals? And so we just couldn't take it as a risk. And so that's why, you know, we left Bryson behind, and Crystal and I kind of took off towards the finish line to stay way out ahead of the Balloon Ladies. So, you know, I don't necessarily foresee us seeing them. Maybe we will. But I know tomorrow, I'll actually be starting in Corral C, and I'll be with Crystal trying to get all the way up to the front, giving us a nice big buffer from the last basically from the Balloon Ladies at the NF. You know, we'll probably have about 45 minutes, I bet, to kind of work with tomorrow. So not super worried about it.
That was the first I've seen it.
All right, so if you guys look up ahead here, we're about to go up over the overpass, which is a pretty long on-ramp, and we're going to be up there. So that's where a lot of the runners are.
I think the new one. Okay, because we've done 3 now.
This is my first cruise.
Is it?
Yeah. With our good friends, we got the joining staterooms.
Oh, nice.
So,
Bill is the cruise. He loves the cruise. I don't. It freaks me out. I don't being on those.
But do you even feel like you're on a boat?
No, I was going to say, but this one, I got to say, I would do Disney cruise again in a heartbeat. It was so much fun. And with the young kids.
Noah's going to be like
awesome.
And they have that small little nursery.
It's amazing.
They drop them off.
Well, some of those guys are going like way back in the woods. I would just go to the edge.
I felt bad. Like they were legitimately pissed off at me one day because I'm like, oh, why don't you come up and look at the show? And they were both so pissed off.
You're good. I'm just going to move over here. All right, guys. So again, I want to point this out. And I'm going to try and stay out of the way of the bicycles that are coming through. So we've got buses up here. So these buses, what these buses here, again, this is another sweep point. And basically, if the Balloon Ladies were to catch up to you and pass you before like you get to these buses, the buses will be pulled across the road and you will have to get onto the bus. And they will take you to the finish line, which unfortunately means that you did not necessarily complete the race. You'll still get your medal. But it's just something to think about. Mentally, in your mind, when you see these buses, you might want to start turning it up a little bit. Now, unfortunately, well, let me say this. There's a ton of people back here behind us right now. So if you're kind of maintaining our pace, you're doing really well, you'll be fine. But here's the thing. This sweep point, unfortunately, is right at probably one of the most difficult parts that you're going to face on the race today, which is this on-ramp. This is probably like a quarter mile going up the slope. It's angled, so just be, try to be as patient as you can be. It's you can see right now, it's pretty clogged up with everybody. If you can, try to stay to the inside. That's going to be the shortest amount of distance for you, rather than staying on the outside. But also be aware that you might step off the edge. So don't step off the edge. So you don't want to roll an ankle. But this is a long one. It's a long way up the slope. And mentally, guys, just think, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And I can tell you this, if you're in a large kind of like crowd of people like this, you're doing okay. No need to worry about those ladies in the back. Ed, just check the weather. Looks perfect for your run. The temperature is fairly decent in the shade right now. I feel a little chilly. Oh, almost rolled my ankle. I just told everybody else to not do that. Not too cold, but not too warm. It's not quite Goldilocks for me. I need to be a few degrees warmer. A few temperatures warmer. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Candy Mom, yesterday the balloon ladies even gave you anxiety. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I could kind of start to see it on Crystal's face, and I was like, we can go. We need to go. Let's go. So we took off there. Bum, 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 bum. Miller's in motion. Keep talking about doing some of the Run Disney events. We live and travel full-time in our RV and figured it would be nice to have our home there for the recovery. Absolutely. Get a nice spot over at the Wilderness Campground, and you'd be in the perfect spot. John, 30 degrees right now where you're at, counting wind chill. So that is too cold for me, my friend. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Race Fan New York. Yeah. It's funny because I don't know how much of the conversation you guys could actually hear there yesterday when that girl had said that about the balloon ladies. Because the balloon lady who was closest to her, said something like, hey, watch your language. We're in Disney. But it wasn't, that girl wasn't really saying it out of like fear. She was saying it out of like, I can't believe I'm actually getting to see them. And then was trying to get a selfie with them. As they were moving. So, like I said, they're kind of like this Run Disney celebrity that I think most people never ever see. The vast majority, 90%, 95% of everybody probably is not going to see the balloon ladies out of all the racers when you think about it. So, here we go. We're coming up to mile marker number 10, guys.
Bullseye, he's Woody's horse.
We've got 380 people watching from home or here in Walt Disney World or wherever you are. I appreciate you being there. Can we get even more people into the stream watching and hanging out? If you could, share the stream out with some friends and family. We'd really appreciate it. Let's see, can we get up to 500 viewers before we make it across the finish line in Epcot today? We're at mile marker number 10, which means, guess what, guys? We only have 5K left.
That's right.
That's all we got, 5K. All right, so if you've made it this far, you can do a 5K. I promise you, you got it. You got it in the reserves. It's still there. We're going to get to the top of this hill. Unfortunately, there's going to be another hill, and there'll probably be one more hill. But after that, listen, you got it. It's only a 5K. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Stick with it. Mentally, just keep pushing. Contessa ran your first Run Disney in November. It was only a 5K, but you got an itch to do more. That's awesome. Have fun. You know, work your way up to those.
Oh, sorry, man.
Oh. 400 on the stream. That's awesome. Thank you guys. We are. So we're gonna see if we can see the ladies. So I'm gonna slide up here, Tim. I'll meet you up at the top. So I'm gonna jog up here because I always like to kind of give you guys the view here of what it looks like from the overpass. Now, of course, we're kind of be on the wrong side of the overpass, but I just want to give you guys this view because I think it's really kind of empowering to see. So I'm not leaving Tim behind. I'm going to wait for him up here at the top. Burning up a little bit of gas to get up here, but we'll see if we can see people coming from the other side. Oh, no, we can't. Wow.
I mean, we close down. It's your body. Yeah, you got it. Ah, boo, hiss. I'm sorry to everybody news. I gotta see if I can see them.
Oh my gosh, yeah, so, okay guys, so we just missed the ladies. We just missed the balloon ladies. They are going around the turn right there. I thought for sure we might still get to see them coming back the roadway here. So I'm gonna kind of just stop here. I'll wait for Tim to kind of catch up. So this is a sweet point, all right? So all of these people, unfortunately, not gonna be able to finish the race.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, thank you. Good luck. So all of these people, unfortunately, not a ton of people, but they're gonna have to actually get onto this bus. And you can see that the, here I can zoom in a little bit for you guys so you can kind of see what's happening. They have a police cruiser that's pulling across the road. They've got all the medical staff who are blocking the roadway here. And they're gonna have to get on the bus, and the bus will take them to the finish line. So right there's Tim.
Yeah, there's nothing.
And so they are catching up to us. We might have to pick up the pace a wee bit. We do need to pick it up a little bit. So there's, well, you can see they're closing it off. So all these people are getting onto the bus. Brandy and Dave, man, haven't seen you guys in a while. Of course, we haven't really done any live streams in quite a long time, but hope you guys are doing well. Hope PA is treating you kindly. You know, I was just up there right after Christmas, and boy, oh boy, it was a little chilly for me. A wee bit chilly. Yeah, just be careful. All right, guys, so I'm doing something that I always advocate not to do, which is running into the grass. Because it is quite dangerous, but just trying to pick up the pace a little bit here. I'm going to start trying to make our way to the left.
Yeah, like hard on our tail. You see the buses. Get ready to go to the underground.
I'll wait till they get right up on us before I...
Sorry.
Oh, and again.
Captain, as a former dopey racer, really cool to see you give some perspective today / yesterday of the balloon ladies. Yeah, I think it's kind of like interesting just because I think a lot of people just don't really kind of see that side because obviously you want them to always be behind you and not in front of you. So glad I could share a little bit of that perspective. Now, I think we may have one more technical sweep point, which is at the end of this road before we make the hard right turn back up into Epcot. Came back, we kind of had some weird dead zone right there. I don't know, it's really strange. Was it a sneaky balloon lady attack? I don't think so, but give me a thumbs up in the chat. Let me know that you guys are back. Can see what's happening. It looks like it's good on my end, but I don't know for sure.
Huh?
I'm not seeing any comments come through, so I'm wondering if we're not back yet. Let me know, guys, in chat if we are back and in going. Thumbs up. There we are. Okay, excellent. I had to turn the 5G off, go straight to LTE, so we'll see if that maybe makes a change.
Somebody knows it. You guys gotta be Eagles fans. You're Giants fans, aren't you? Here we go, come on.
No, service is bad down by the finish line. Hopefully we'll keep this baby going the whole way through. Hopefully.
Run, doggies, run! Gorilla's close behind.
Just after the bus stops. Oh, okay. I know where you guys are at. It's together, yeah. All in this together, yeah.
Give me something to chase.
I don't know how you film and do this.
I don't know. It's not, for me personally, today's not that bad.
Really?
It's tomorrow will be the worst part. Well, no, tomorrow just for the marathon. It's be.
Well, it's long and it's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
I've watched all your videos. My family loves you.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I even watched, I couldn't get here for the expo, so I watched your live while I was at work.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Is this your first one or?
No, this is my 6th half.
Okay.
I've never done a full or anything. I just do the halves.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
cool. Awesome. Great job.
Thanks. I'm just happy to see you.
Oh.
I'm like, I didn't stop for any characters, but I met Josh.
Yeah. I never really stop for any characters either. I just kind of just try to keep going. So.
Yeah.
Bryson in the chat. Bryson, just remember, I expect some hurricanes tomorrow after the marathon, all right? That's on record. We had it last year.
I'm still here.
All right.
Just trying to keep up.
Are you from Texas?
No, Tennessee.
You just like Buc-ee's?
Yeah.
I'm from Oklahoma, so Buc-ee's, I think. Oh, my neighbors.
We got a few in Tennessee, not a bunch. There's probably 3 or 4 is all. Got a couple more they're planning on.
Yeah, they're spreading, so I'm not surprised. I drove here for Princess last February, and there was one in Louisiana and one in Florida. And I was
Exactly. When we come down, we stopped at Macon, Georgia, which is halfway to here.
Oh, yeah.
David, Josh, I donated to your campaign. We need more to donate. Thank you guys so much to everybody who has. David, thank you for making a donation to Dragon Master Foundation. Yes, please, everybody. If you're enjoying the live streams, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, it ain't easy. It is a little challenging, and tomorrow will be the most difficult part of the entire dopey race. So please, if you would, we're trying to hit that $5,000 goal. We've got a bunch of people watching in the stream. If you could make a donation to Dragon Master Foundation, they are trying to raise awareness and change the lives of so many children suffering from DIPG, which is an aggressive and rare form of brain cancer. And every year they're chipping away at it, and they're getting a little bit closer. So please, if you could, please make a donation. Maybe skip that $5 Starbucks coffee today. Make a donation for a really great cause. That is, in many ways, it is truly helping to extend the lives of those kids. Some of the research now with some of the drugs that are coming out are able to keep them going for another year, sometimes 2 or 3 Christmases with their families. So, Powerade to the left.
Powerade to the left. I gotta make sure you're hydrating, runner. Hydrate. Sorry.
Whoa. Thank you.
Hi, good job, you guys.
Way to go, way to go.
Powerade, good to Powerade here.
What? 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 That guy's telling us to go to the left. Tim said on the right. You are running the Dopey Challenge, yes. Whoa. And it is a little bit challenging. So we are coming up to mile marker number 11, guys. That means we've got just 2.1 miles to go.
Okay, do you mind if I wave at the camera so I can show my mom?
Oh, yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
She's gonna flip when I tell her. Like, go watch this live. Wait till my.
We're like at 175 minutes in, roughly.
Oh, perfect.
So,
Almost
yeah.
3 hours, 2:55.
Yeah.
So probably 3 hours from the start of the stream.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as this is over, I'm gonna text my family in my group chat like, oh my god, go look.
Ryan, what flavor Powerade? So every year they always have lemon lime. So if you don't like lemon lime, unfortunately, you're out of luck. But that seems to be the one that they always have. Amy, how's the pace going? We're falling a little bit behind 16, but I think we're going to be okay. My guess is we're definitely probably going to be able to see the ladies when we make this turn, so we'll see.
And the long way by the mailboxes.
So I still don't see them yet, but there's quite a few people back there. So we may, when we start to make this turn, I don't see them. So when we make this turn, we might be able to see them, but I'm going to say we still have quite a bit of space on them. So I think we'll be okay. Now, the most challenging thing I think is if you do get caught in the back here, as the ladies do approach you, it does become a little bit of a challenge to really get ahead of them because there's just so many people. It gets very crowded. And so if they do start to catch you, you've got the energy to burn, you can get ahead of them. Just be patient and just keep working. If you can stay with those ladies, pass all of those points, you'll be fine. Just don't let them pass you and stay ahead of you. So Tim is up there somewhere. I'm going to try and catch up to him up here.
That thing that I got? Oh, that's cool. I saw the purple band.
Yeah, the mildly. Plan events during the day on the boat, and everybody's happy about it. It's hard to get everybody to do the.
Michael, have you done all the runs this weekend, Josh? Yeah, so I'm doing Dopey Challenge, which means as part of Dopey, we're doing the 5K, the 10K. Today's the half and tomorrow's the full. So Thursday and Friday was the 5K and the 10K respectively. Today's the half, so tomorrow will be the full marathon. And we're beginning to make our way up the ramp. And I said this might be the point where we might begin to see the balloons. I know that you guys probably can't see it because, I mean, it's ways off. I'm not seeing them yet, but we are slowing up quite a bit.
Not enough, you didn't get it.
I see the balloons. What? Where? They're right by the yellow truck. They just passed behind it. Okay, so they're gonna come across the
Oh, there they are. So I stand corrected. There are the ladies. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see them again. Wow, this is 2 races in one day where I have gotten pretty close to these girls. So right there they are. You can kind of see the balloons are just right here. Essentially, yeah, you know, everybody, this is the problem. As they begin to pass you really have to try and fight against the crowd to get ahead of those balloon ladies. So we'll get back to it, guys. Did I miss Tim? Oh, there's Tim. I see him up there.
You nervous? Are they far enough away?
There's a possibility they might catch up.
Okay. Yeah, we're at 18 right now.
Yeah, I would say if maybe if we can kind of get a little bit of a quicker pace going down the slope here into the park. I think Taylor and all of them are going to be right past the bus stop up here. That's what she was saying. So.
Hey! Nothing expected. I don't know.
I don't know how much I'll be able to run. The last time we did, I started cramping
up a little bit?
Yeah. So you need to go.
Well, like I said, I'll wait.
Yeah, last resort.
I'll wait.
Hello. Hello. I see you.
Yeah, nice little shot of Spaceship Earth over there on the left. Don't let the helium hens catch you. Wow, I've never heard that before. What a term for the balloon ladies. The helium hens. Oh, I might have to run. I'm at 20% battery.
Oh.
Christy, watching your stream gave me the inspiration to run a marathon. One day working towards the second. Hope to make Dopey in 2025. That's awesome. Great job. Good luck.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll go.
Running, eating, sleeping. Those are like a best primary hobbies, right? Aside from like work and food.
How do you manage battery life while streaming? So usually for the half, I feel like I don't normally have to worry about it. You know, I don't know, maybe because my phone is not the newest one like Taylor has. Using the newer iOS, it's draining the battery a little bit faster while streaming. But tomorrow I'll have a battery bank with me. And then I'll also have a second gimbal. So this one right now, the one that I'm using is pretty small. It's lightweight, mostly like a carbon fiber plastic build. So it's pretty light, but it will not make it the entire way during the run tomorrow. You know, and I think that the motors really get overworked with all the kind of, you know, moving my arm and trying to keep it steady. So, but I'll have a battery bank, and that's how we'll maintain the stream tomorrow. So.
You don't go in the beef, right?
No, we lost our.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll just be a little lopsided meat. Do it anyways.
Somebody asked about Jeff Galloway Pacers. We've had 2 Pacers pass us. Sorry, Tim. We've had 2 Pacers pass us so far. Good? All right. Okay.
Rest in peace. Maybe they're ahead of
Walk this fast.
Well, you know.
Right now.
It's going to be probably pretty tight here for the rest of the race, unfortunately.
Yeah.
10, 11.
I think, I mean, if we can kind of keep this, we can keep this walking pace right here, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. So I think Taylor said that they're supposed to be up here somewhere. If she can hear, maybe she'll let us know. But I think she said they're up here somewhere, potentially on the left-hand side past the bus stops, which is where we're coming up to. We've got Mushu over here on the right. That is Mulan's sidekick, as I called him yesterday. Or during the 5K, I don't remember. But love it. We don't talk about balloon ladies. That's perfect. So I think they're going to be on the left-hand side. It would be advantageous for them to be on the left-hand side because they need to get back to the finish line. So we'll see if they are up here somewhere. I thought Taylor said she was up here, but I don't see them.
We got a lot of people in that one.
Oh, there they are. You made it! All right. Let's see if we can.
0.25, 0.25 to the marker.
We're almost there. Okay.
All right. You're good. Just keep pushing through. We're almost there. Famous last words. All right, guys, I think we're coming up to, this might be the second to last water station.
Oh, we're still not.
Now, I don't want to say that you're totally safe here with the balloon ladies. Obviously, there's no bus sweep point here, but there will be parts of the course that they may cut off. So keep that in mind. Thank you.
I've got it. Thank you so much.
Awesome job, runners.
Oh, she's the last person. She says, last water stop. Well, I guess you're kind of screwed now if you wanted more. Coming up on it.
Nice strong pace. You got this.
All right, y'all, we are in the final stretch. We should be seeing mile marker number 12 up here very, very shortly. And this is going to be that last mile and a tenth. And really, it's that last tenth that's going to get you. After love.
I went to jogging and it closed up around me. I was like, whoa.
Believe in love, after love, after love. I really don't think I'm strong enough now.
There it is. I love that. All right, y'all. Are we in agreement that Cher doesn't age? Are we all in agreement of this?
No.
Yes, we are. Yeah, vampire. I totally said that. I think she's a vampire too. I don't have proof right now, but I'm gonna get it. All right, y'all. Hi, Chewie.
Hello, David and Bonnie. All the way back in Minnesota. Hopefully it's a little warmer. Not so cold. Do you believe in love after love?
Caution. Speed bumps ahead.
You got it.
Caution.
Piece of cake. We're almost there.
Ahead. Caution. Speed bumps ahead.
1.1 to go, everybody. 1.1 to go. Watching the live stream, or you're using it to train, trying to find out where you're at. This is it, right? This is the last little push. Thank you everybody for the well wishes. We are gonna complete this thing. We've got this. Those balloon ladies ain't got nothing on us. I don't see them yet, so we're still doing good. Still doing good. So I think obviously there's just kind of like a little lag right here. Kind of coming into Epcot, you get a little bit of excitement, but then there's like this little lull because we're in the backstage area. There's not a lot that's happening. We have the DJ back here, but it's this next part as we come into the actual part of the park where I think a lot of people will find that little bit amount of energy,
It was too crowded. It was way too crowded. I didn't expect that.
I think this is, kind of last year for the marathon. This is where Val was really trying to push me to go until my battery was about to die on my phone at 10%. So, but this is it, guys. I mean, if you've made it this far, you can keep pushing. You're gonna make it.
I believe in
my
pace slowed down.
Gotta believe in yourself.
Almost 19 minutes because of the castle.
This is my first time doing marathon weekend.
Yeah,
This is my second half, and I won't do it again.
I only did Princess, and it was so smooth going through the castle. It wasn't.
I won't do this again.
Yep, we maintain this. We're good. Welcome to the backstage area of Disney. Not a lot to see. I think a lot of people always want to see this stuff, but there's not really much to see. It's all industrialized for the most part.
I'm here yesterday, but actually though, did not pay for medical facility. I didn't even try to see on Instagram. I was like, I looked on
Thank you, I appreciate it. A little bit of run walk. Just kind of taking it easy.
I do a lot of walk.
That's fine too. That's fine too. As long as you finish, that's it. What's that?
They got pink ones. That's right. Last year they were black.
Straight up as it continues. I know. I think Ginny in particular. Yeah. I think less, like that. Yeah.
Oh man, that Cher song now is gonna be stuck in my head the rest of the day. All right, y'all, we are about to come in to the actual part of Epcot here. We're gonna be coming in basically kind of back by the land and the Imagination Pavilion. And we've got a character meet and greet up here on the left. I don't see who it is though. I think it's Pocahontas' sidekick, the raccoon. Oh, feel it sipping that dip right there? That scared me. Nico. Thanks, Amy.
I got 20 miles. Like, you're gone.
All right, y'all, we are in the park.
Yeah, definitely doing 45 this morning with your, I get first dibs. Oh, no, it's fine. No, I'll probably do 45 unless you guys are going to the park right away. I'm just going to go all the way around. Oh, I'm going to do that. Oh, 100% sure I'm going to the park.
All right, y'all. So we are officially into Epcot. We are in the park, and this is a great place to be. If you've made it this far, you haven't seen those ladies yet, you are doing really well. You're in a great spot. Keep pushing because you are almost there. 475 people on and watching. Give us a thumbs up. We have got some PhotoPass photographers coming up. I don't know if we're going to get any good photos up here. It's a little crowded, but we'll try and see. Let's see. You got it. You're all right. You're all right.
Let there be a macaw photo bomb.
I just can't stop.
That's right. You just keep pushing forward. Just keep pushing forward. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're good. You guys can do it.
We are getting so close to the end, everybody. We are getting so close. There is no World Showcase part in the half marathon. Just so that you guys know, we are sitting up here at the front of the park. We're going to come out here around Spaceship Earth and take the back side entrance out towards the finish line.
That's an excuse. That's an acceptable excuse. Thank you.
We're almost there, everybody.
Even though that's not where we're going, but it's so close.
Yes, everybody, please, if you could, if you've been enjoying this live stream, you find it helpful, find it enjoyable, find it whatever, I would really appreciate it if you guys could drop a donation in the description below to Dragon Master Foundation. All of that goes directly to them to help fight childhood brain cancer, specifically DIPG, which is very rare and aggressive form. And, you know, it means the world to me, it would mean the world to them. So please drop a donation. No amount is too little. Making sure Tim's still right there behind me as we begin to make this a final stretch. Yay! 70, good morning. You are tuning in just towards the end of the half marathon today. We are less than a mile away from the finish line. Morning, Josh. Third day in a row. How you feeling? I am feeling pretty good right now. Been trying to take it easy the last 3 days to really kind of save the energy for tomorrow for the marathon. I have not been able to train as much as I would like because we've been kind of all over the place. So, you know, I've been taking it easy. I know I'll finish tomorrow. Not going to finish very quickly, but I will cross that finish line. Wow, we are almost up to 500 people, everybody. Share that out. Let's see if we can get 500 as we cross the finish line up here. Hopefully the stream won't drop out. Knock on wood. We'll see. We've got the Jaminators up here on the left. Oh, that's super cool. How you feeling? All right. Yeah. Good, good. I'm glad. Almost there.
Not as good as them.
Yeah, right?
It's the bird costume.
What is the... What is the bird's name? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Hey, hey, yes, thank you. That's it.
This has her charity
Yeah.
singlet on.
Yeah.
Hey, head.
Sunny skies. We'll be watching tomorrow too. Woohoo! Congrats on today's run. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. And that is a good racer etiquette. So you shouldn't just try to like run past people. Try to let them know. So, but sometimes people have headphones in, so they don't hear you, which is kind of unfortunate. almost there, guys. You can hear that. That is test track running right overhead. Tim, is the track moving? Is it swaying back and forth?
A little bit.
There it goes.
It does.
Right, it does for sure.
Everybody came up and like hugged me other than him.
Same thing yesterday. When I was up
Because they're showing you who they really are.
At the finish line left, and I have just 10% battery left. I think we should be good to make it across the finish line here in the next few minutes. 505 people on. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here and watching as we get ready to cross the finish line up here. It is just, I would love to say that it's just around the corner, but there's several corners that we have to go around before we get there.
On your left.
Oh, almost just tripped. Missed that speed bump, which was probably the largest one of all of them. The finish is just around the river bend. We're almost there, almost there. Michael, hello, Josh. Walking the neighborhood while my daughter is at the swim practice. Keep it going. Thank you so much.
So bad. No, I just didn't try. But it was just
Do you guys see that building up there? I don't see a building. It's Lighter Curves, I'm doing my first run in February for Princess. Very excited but nervous. You will do fine. Kim, what are you eating for breakfast? That's a great question, because I definitely need to eat something, and I'm really not sure right now. I'll figure that out probably once we get past the finish line. But I know what I'm having for dinner. I'm having fettuccine alfredo with shrimp that I make at home, and it is fantastic. And it is a great protein and carb load before the marathon. So I can't wait. I've been thinking about it basically this whole week. And I might even actually eat it for like an early lunch and then like another dinner. So we'll see. Michael Scott's recommendation. I love it. Yes, absolutely. Except, you know, I'm using it for the proper race, not for a 5K. Carb load before the 5K. That is a Michael Scott move right there. Jennifer, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I was making the joke that, you know, because of the color painting and the scheme, you're not supposed to be able to see it from the distance, but oftentimes you still can. Will, how much time do you have before they close the race? I don't remember the actual official time. I want to say that it's probably around, maybe it's closer to 4 hours for today. Maybe 3:45. My watch right now is showing 3:30, and we started a little bit ahead of the balloon ladies. So I'm sure that they are, I'm sure they're back there somewhere. We still have not seen them since we entered into Epcot, and Tim and I have picked up the pace a little bit, kind of keeping that distance ahead of them. So we're doing well. Now I'm going to warn you guys, I think if this is your first half marathon, as you kind of past mile marker number 12. You're expecting to see that next, 13. You're expecting to see that finish line. We're coming up to here. And this is, again, you have to be mentally strong as we come around this turn. You see mile marker number 3 is just around this corner. And this feels like the longest part of the race sometimes. But we're right there. We are so close. So stay strong. The choir is out again today. The last half mile seems so long. It absolutely does. It does seem very, very long, but we're almost there. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they're talking about the balloon ladies.
Oh, get out! Your place where your dreams are come true. Fly away. Now get some sleep.
There it is, guys. Mile marker number 13. Mile marker number 13. The finish line is just up here. You got a little left? You got a little left?
All right now.
No? All right. They should all be up on the. They should all be on the left-hand side when we get up here towards the finish line.
Wow, if we're Australia, it's like 5 o'clock March 3rd right now. Isn't it? I don't understand.
Looks like that could be a man.
Well, I flew back to Syracuse last week and it took me 2 days to get here as well.
She's the birthday cake, 25th anniversary Castle birthday cake there. That's a controversial.
And here we go, everybody. We are coming up to the finish line. If you love it. Tim is getting so many comments on his Bucky shirt. It's hilarious. Here we go, guys. If you have made it this far, congratulations on completing your first half marathon today. Oh, man, it is awesome. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, Tim's going to jog it out. Let's jog it, Tim. Woo! Here we go. There's the finish line, everybody. Finishing strong. Oh, watch out. Sprinters. Here we go. Yeah. Congratulations, everybody. Woo! Woo! Awesome. Great job. Woohoo! Awesome. Karen Cook, hello. It was great seeing you yesterday, Karen. Or was it the 5K? All my days are blending together, but it was great seeing you in person. Oh, great job, everybody. It was Tim. Tim, this was your first in person, right? Awesome. Great job.
This is your time. Open those big red smiles.
We stayed right ahead of those ladies. They had nothing on us. All right, guys, so we're going to get our medals up here. Hey! Thank you. Give you guys a little show there, maybe. There it is. Look at that medal. Looking pretty good.
Keep on walking to the stop.
Whew. Awesome. You want ice or anything? No? So something I just want to point out to you guys that we do have ice and BioFreeze over here on the right-hand side if you need to stop and grab that. Hopefully. Man, I'm really surprised that they're not giving out any blankets again this year.
Max, water, Powerade, gear, all the way down to the left.
It's important. She said beer at the end there for some people.
Oh yes, that's what I was waiting for.
Yes, right? Oh, thank goodness. Here we go. They are passing out blankets. Thank gosh. So I'm going to get a blanket. I'm actually going to try and take 2. Thank you. Thank you. You want one, Tim? Sure? I had to give up mine this morning, so I had to get one to replace it and an extra one just in case. Ooh, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here and cheering us on the whole way through this half marathon today. It is, listen, it's not the easiest thing. Might not be the hardest thing, but it's definitely a challenge. And you should feel certainly proud of yourself if you have completed it today. Wow, that's really backed up. But listen, I will be back tomorrow in the morning, probably around 5:15 or so. We'll see what time Sea Corral gets released. And we will be taking on 26.2 miles tomorrow. And I need all of you there to keep me mentally sane to make it to the finish line, because it will be a challenge for me tomorrow like none other. So thank you guys so much for being here today. I am going to sign off. I'm going to get myself a drink, get myself some food, and go home and take a nap. So I will see you all again tomorrow, guys. Thank you again, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, they're handing out the